Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Fishing Barents. Here we are for part number 7 of our series. So still continuing on from last episode, pretty much just going to do a little bit more cod fishing. I've gone through and gone down here, as you guys were aware last episode, but also gone up and down through here a little bit with how I place the waypoints and jump to and from places, and found a really good bloody spot right here. So what I was planning on doing, try and set up a buoy here like this, run through this way, drop down. What do we have? We have let's say 6 buoys to drop down, so 1.5. Try and drop them down, say 300 meters apart. So we drop down at 1.5, we go 1.2, 9, 6 and 3, and then 0, I guess. Yeah, maybe 0, and that'll give us 6, but that might be too much for the hold. Then we've got 40,000, so it's a little bit more than we had before. I think 5 would probably be the best bet. Drop down 5 nets. We might travel somewhere else. See how we go. I don't know, or we could just drop 5 here, go back to the dock, pick them up, and then come back and drop them back in again, because hopefully we won't destroy this area too much. King crabs, plenty of crab out there, plenty of crab here. Some good spots for crab, that's for sure. But still, cod is still what we're targeting at the moment. The price of cod is still pretty high. That's pollock. Where's the cod? Here. $26, $27. So you know, it's fairly high. Pollock is high and cod is high, which is good. Let's get ready to drop our next net in. So about 1.2. There we go. Throw that guy in. Then when we get 900 meters, we'll do the same. We'll drop another one in. 900, 600, 300. We'll drop down 5 and see how we go with just 5. Got a little bit of damage that can be repaired, so let's bring him out and get him to try and repair a little bit. I wonder if he's actually... Oh, I can't actually see him working anywhere. Ooh, nearly we did damage that net a little bit. Hopefully that won't affect the amount of fish we get in that net. So we did hit it once, which has damaged it a little bit, as you can see here on the net, which is a little bit annoying, but hopefully won't affect us too much. Alright, so just about to finish this net off, then we'll continue to power forward. Full speed ahead again. Wait till we hit 900 meters. Then we'll drop another line in. Let's have a look at the sonar. There's plenty of fish down here. Pollock and haddock, redfish, a little bit of cod there, some more cod. There's plenty of fish in the area. This boat's a little bit slower than normal. Could probably eventually upgrade the engines and stuff, but I didn't want to upgrade it, spend all that money when we sort of want to get to the king crab boat, start doing some crabbing and that sort of stuff. But at this point in time, we're still chasing the cod. I think this is one of the biggest boats we can get for cod fishing and stuff. So I don't know. Actually, I think we still can. We can go trawling for cod and stuff too. Pretty sure we can. Depends what trawling boat we get. There's one that only does trawl for mackerel, and one of the other boats, the Hermes, I think it might be called. We can actually go trawling for all types of fish. Just about ready to drop this net in, and then we'll full steam ahead again. Wait till we hit 600 meters. 600 meters. Yeah, we'll drop the next one in. Then we'll wait till 300 meters. Drop the next one in again, and then that'll be it. All 5 in, and we'll see. See what happens, I suppose. So get ready to drop this guy. Said 600 meter mark. Throw him in now, and then we can do the last one at 300. So look at the weather. So 7.5 kilometers. Tuesdays, none. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's not too bad as far as swell goes. I think that just means, was that windy or is that something else? So precipitation, cloud cover, visibility, wind. So I should actually say anything about the sea levels, which is a little bit annoying. It'd be good to know how the sea level is going to be affected, like the swell and that sort of stuff, so we know whether it's going to be worthwhile actually coming out and fishing. Alright, so just about ready to drop this guy off. We'll have one last net and head back to the town up in the north here. I always forget what it's called. Tushford or Tufford? I don't know. It's probably Tufford or Tufford, something like that. I don't know. You guys will probably let me know how it's pronounced. Alright, so 4 nets in. We'll go for the 5th net. We'll see how we go. Just try and head towards our marker. Alright, throw that one in. And hopefully we'll be on some pretty good fish. We can get a full boat. It's annoying how that slows down so much. It slows down to like 2 or 3 knots and then or kilometers, then starts going again. Let's actually have a look at our quotas. How are we going? Cod is nearly full as far as cod goes. We're going to have to increase our quotas or start targeting something else. Go to line fishing and try and forget about targeting cod. Yeah, see what happens. So I know there was a few jobs available back at Tufford. So you could possibly look at one of those. I think it was just mixed fish getting delivered back to Hammerfest, which wouldn't be too bad. Extra 20,000 kronas, which probably isn't really that much to be honest, but it all adds up. I want to go straight to here and then straight to there. How long is it going to take for us to get there? 4 hours, about an hour. So let's go 4 hours. You want to get back at about 20 hours, so 16 hours, so 15 hours. Let's say 14 hours sleep, rest, and then we'll head back out. Let's go 14 hours. Go into the town, have a look at the jobs. So, 590 kilos of assorted fish. That you do not need to catch any additional fish, and fast travelling is not allowed. I'd rather not do that because no fast travelling is allowed. It's going to take forever. That doesn't say anything about fast travelling, but we probably can't fast travel. Rather not take any of those jobs. Right, let's see if we can. Probably going to damage the boat a little bit. Oh, maybe not. So what, 18 hours, so by the time we get there it should be about 19 hours I suppose. Let's go. Cannot cross land, I'm not crossing land, but now there's damage. Oh, that was a lot of damage actually. 84, that was like 16% damage. I'm not crossing land, bloody hell. Right, let's get away from the dock a little bit and then see how we go. Actually, he's probably better off using you first because there we go. Try Try and get as close as possible. So about 18.5 hours that hits the blue. Right, so we want... You're the best at machine gutting. You can machine gut. You can haul. And we can haul it together. Hopefully we can bring in a pretty good amount of fish. Right, so we'll swing around, get ready. We can drop that out of the way. So we didn't actually get 50,000 kilos. It was plus 20,000 from standard. So it's a little bit annoying that it says plus 20. It shouldn't say plus 20 when we're not actually getting plus 20 what you got at the moment. It's plus 20 from the original, so it should go up in increments, I think. Right, so a little mini game again. You guys obviously know how this works. I did show you guys last episode. Just press the keys and don't rush. There's no rush in getting it done really quick or anything. You can pretty much look for the letter and press on the keyboard. You know left is A, right is D, down is S, up is W. Same as at WASD, sort of walk forward, walk backwards, left and right. It's pretty basic, pretty easy. You guys shouldn't have any dramas with it. But I usually smash it. Don't damage the nets too much, but you guys did see last episode I did hit the wrong key once and damage the net a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, so last one. Pretty good. Nearly 10,000 kilos, so see how we go. We might only need 4 nets in here and we'll pretty much fill the boat. They're actually gutting really quick too. Let's grab this guy, I'll throw him into net hauling and we'll see. So that was about 11,000. We'll see how he goes. If we get about the same amount, which we probably should, because it's, if not better, it's probably a little bit better spot. If we still get about 11,000 kilos, then we'll know that even with me doing this, without me doing this, we should still get similar amounts. I guess we'll have to test it out and see. I certainly know with line fishing it's a little bit different. So same as before, we need to come in nice and slow. Swing him down to the left a little bit, slow him down, try and get nice and close. Should pick it up. There you go, beautiful. Didn't have too much drama at all. Right, so we got 6 plus 5. It's 11,000. So if we should get a little bit more, or around about the same, hopefully. Right, how are they going? Polyglottic, I can never work out which one it is. He's still got the weird neck. I think he does. Must just be that guy. How's his machine gutting? Machine gutting's not great. Let's go gutting. Not great, but hopefully he'll start to get better at it. So we got 3,000 kilos of fresh fish still, so he's still, you know, he's gutting pretty quick. 3, 4. No, that was terrible. So I certainly think we need to do it ourselves. We're certainly going to get more if we do it. It's only 16,000, so it's like that was like an extra 5,000. So I think it's going to be better if we actually do the little mini game. As much as it does suck and it's a little bit annoying, certainly going to work out better for us in the long run. So we're going to gut, we're going to freeze, and then we're going to stack. We need to make sure we do freeze, because by the time we get back to and from last sales was a couple of minuses there, which I think the age might have started getting affected a little bit. Not 100% sure, but if we can freeze it, definitely avoid that. Alright, so we'll start to swing in a little bit. Starting to slow ourselves down, we don't want to come in too hot. Come in right alongside this boy, we'll be able to pick it up. So this is line 3 of 5. Hopefully we won't have any drummers picking this up, and hopefully we'll get another 10,000 or so. That'll be nice. This will sort of give us an idea of if this mini game actually does help us a lot or not. AWWS. Got a quick screenshot while we're there. Plenty of cod coming on board, a bit more redfish. Some pollock or haddock, whichever one that is. It's probably an easy way to work out what's what, but they all sort of look the same. That looks smaller, so maybe the pollock is smaller than the haddock or something. I don't know. Good couple of runs of cod, which is what we want. That's where the money's at. Four, 5, 6 or 7,000. So not too bad. These guys should both be gutting away. Let's put you to freeze. Just because he's not gutting overly well. Hopefully that'll start to change and these will start to go higher, but they're really not. So I don't know. He's certainly got the highest machine gutting skill. It's freezing a little bit slow, but getting there. There's not a lot of fresh fish left. There's still 2 more nets to pick up. We've got 16,000 kilos free, so if we get 8,000 per net, I'll be happy. At least we know we're gonna fill the boat. That's the main thing, making sure it's full. I'll start to slow down, sure we don't go flying past. Beautiful. So that's a little fish, so that might be the pollock. The haddock might be a little bit bigger. Be good to be able to put them side by side, so I can sort of work out what the differences actually are. The cod's definitely, you know, the biggest fish as far as looks go when it's actually on the table there. So I can't tell, that looks like just like the last one that come on. That looks the same. That looks the same. It could be all the same, but oh, then again, that might be a little bit smaller than those other ones. If you get one back to back, different sizes might work it out. Maybe the pollock is a little bit smaller than the haddock. So 5, well, that's nearly filled us up. 6,000, that's 10,000. That was probably nearly 10,000 kilos, so that's pretty good. This guy's still freezing away. This guy will eventually jump over and start to help. How are you with stacking? You're a bit better than stacking than you are freezing. You're definitely the better stacker, so once we finish reeling this one, we'll move him over and move these two guys over to freezing. It's amazing, isn't it? I love how good that night sky. Always forget what it's called though. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it's called, I just can't think of it. Anyway, last net, then we'll head back to the docks and see how much money we've made. Keep an eye on that buoy. There it is, so make sure we come in a little bit of an angle. Not quite sure when we head to king crab season and stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously we can get king crabs all year round because there's crabs at the moment, but there'll be a time where the value sort of starts to go through the roof. Alright, last net. See, that looks big, so that might be haddock. Oops, missed that one. Haddock. So that could be haddock, that was the same size. That looks littler, so that could be pollock unless it's just come through different. They still look the same as far as colour and stuff goes, so I know there's probably going to be different ways we can tell, maybe by the fins or something. It's sort of hard to look at the fins when you're trying to make sure you're pressing the right bloody keys. Right, this should definitely fill the boat. And that was 5 nets. Storage is full, beautiful. Full boat, so you can go to there, you can go to there. That guy can finish gutting, so we'll just turn the boat around. Probably should actually go something like this, head there. Let's start throwing the nets back out, we might as well. You're done, you can go to freezing. So I'll throw the nets out while we head back. So he's stacking 709 an hour, they're freezing a little bit more than he's stacking, but that's fine, we'll be able to catch up with that. So 1.4, do the same, 1.2, 9, 6 and 3. I guess, well, maybe even 1.1, because it might be a little bit too close. So we probably could have reeled that in, set the net again, and then reeled the next one in too, but oh well, it doesn't matter. We'll learn as we go, work out what the best way to do it is. These guys are still smashing out the gutting process, or the freezing process I should say. Alright, so when we hit 1.1 we'll drop the next one. And I said 800 meters. We'll go from there. We certainly need to bump up this engine a little bit, I think. I don't know if we can actually... Yeah, I don't know. Like that. 1.1 and we'll drop it. It's really not going to help if I go moving too far. See the dock over there. Alright, ready for the 1.1. It's taken a while because we're going so bloody slow. We certainly need to upgrade the engine. There we go, throw him in. It's going to take us a little bit of time to get this done, but it should be completely done before we get back to the dock, I'm hoping. I don't know if this is... I think this is probably the biggest hold. I'm not quite sure about the other boat. I think that boat might have had a little bit bigger hold. The other one that we did look at choosing this one, or the... Was it the Verbecki Catherine, whatever it's called. I think it might have had a bigger hold for fish. Certainly is a bigger boat than this, but I don't know. I do know I have an old save game which I have all the boats purchased, so could possibly go and have a look, work out which is the better boat to go with, but it's not going to matter now because I've already purchased this one anyway, I suppose. Alright, so that's going to be in, and then when we hit 800 meters we'll drop the next one again. Check on these guys. So 10,000 kilos of gutted fish to go. Alright, I might move him over there to help. Just help him out a little bit. So when we hit 800 meters we'll drop the next line in. I do also apologise if it sounds a little bit funny with a microphone. Now I'm recording in my garage. It might be a little bit weird as far as background noise or echoing and that sort of stuff goes, so I do apologise, but hopefully eventually we'll get all the audio stuff sorted out. There we go, next one in. So we'll do the same thing. Throw it in, wait till we hit 500 meters, 200 meters, and we'll go from there. Where is he freezing? Not too bad. Can't wait till we get to the bigger crab boat. It's going to be pretty good. Just about ready to chuck this one in, then we'll hit to the 500 meter mark again. I said tomorrow is going to be a little bit, today, the 19th. That's right, yep, so not too much wind today. It's going to be, tomorrow it's going to be a little bit choppy. So we'll go through to the 500 meter mark and drop the next net in. So we probably could get away with just the 4 nets, but I'm thinking if we have a bad net, we won't have a full boat when we head back, so probably still better off dropping the 5 nets in. I think that'll be the way to go. I'm sure we won't full steam ahead then. How's it going? Not too much left to freeze. I don't really understand why you have to freeze and stack, or freeze and then stack. It should be freeze and stack at the same time, because surely there's no point in stacking it to freeze it and then restacking it to sell it. But anyway, it is what it is, I suppose. So see how we go. 750, 610, 709, a little bit left to go. Those guys are starting to catch up, but they're still going to be a little bit behind him, but that'll be fine. He can go and rest when he's finished, have something to eat. bit of a break. Oh, there's our timer already. Doesn't take long, does it, to get through half an hour? So let's get these nets in. Get this guy back resting. Shouldn't be too far away. Oh, there we go. Wait till we hit 200 meters and then we'll throw the next line in. There goes the idling. You can have something to eat. Need a certain amount of repairs done too, because we smacked into the dock before we left. So they're certainly getting that stacking done. It should be done before we get back to the dock, which is awesome. We could hire one more guy so it could be hauling, 2 gutting and a freezing at the same time, but it's not too big a deal, I don't think, at this point in time. So last of the nets going in. These guys shouldn't be far away by the time we've dropped this net off, to be honest. So 750, still 610, so neither of them are going up a level yet. Alright, there's all our buttons, running lights, interior lights, searchlight, work lights. There's not much else you can do from in here, is there? We can move the seat. Close lid, open lid. I think we can press any of these buttons. Forwards and backwards. We can call or manage our crew, call for rescue, search light. We don't need to worry about any of that. Tells us how we're going with storage. Alright, there we go. These guys are just about done, so you can go to resting. You can get your little bit done and then boom, there we go, rest. So we've got no gutted, no frozen, everything's good to go. Let's head back to Tushford. So it's going to be an hour from there, so about the same, I guess, like 17 hours or something before we head back out. Before we head back out for picking up those nets again. Alright, swing around, hard left. There's a tiny little boat there. Let's dock, 700, so possibly $1 million worth, 735. It's a pretty good outcome we got. That's still ages, still minus there, minus. There's still a few minuses there, which is weird. I don't know why. As you can see, that's cod. Where's the pollock? They look pretty much bloody similar, except they got like 2 little fins at the front there, so I don't know. Alright, let's go into dock, fuel up, let's rest, let's go. It's about an hour and a half. 16 hours, 15 hours will do. Back into here, we can repair both those nets. No point in doing any of that. We can't borrow any more money, we will be able to repay that eventually, which I'd like to do. A few more people we can hire, but look at their stamina is terrible. Quickly look at our map. So maybe skip another hour. By the time we get out there it'll be 18.2 hours, so that should be alright. But right out guys, what we'll do is end the episode here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see some king crab fishing with a new boat, or you want to see a little bit more cod fishing or something like that? You guys let me know. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.